Good afternoon everyone, my name is Villarias and my report is all about talent management. What is talent management? Talent management is the full scope of HR processes to attract, develop, motivate, and retain high-performing employees. This definition has three components. First is the full scope of HR processes. Talent management is about a set of HR processes that integrate with each other. This means that talent management activities are larger than the sum of the individual parts. This also means that a talent management strategy is required to capitalize on its full potential. Next is attract, develop, motivate, and retain. This is not a comprehensive list. Talent management touches on all key HR areas, from hiring to employee onboarding and from performance management to retention. And the last one is high-performing employees. The purpose of talent management is to increase performance. It aims to motivate, engage, and retain employees to make them perform better. This is why the importance of talent management is so significant. When it's done right, companies can build a sustainable competitive advantage and outperform their competition through an integrated system of talent management practices that are hard to copy and/or imitate. In other words, talent management is a process aimed at driving performance through integrated people management practices. As such, it's one of the key functions of human resources. The talent management strategy, as we mentioned already, when done right, the whole will be greater than the sum of the parts. To achieve this, a talent management strategy is a key. In order to define your talent management objectives and create a strategy, you need to answer the following 5 questions. First, what are the aspirations of the organization and what are the goals that enable us to measure progress? When we talk about specific and measurable goals, we mean talent management metrics. These metrics enable us to keep track of what we're doing and how well we're doing it. Unwanted turnover is a good example of this. If we can't retain our star employees, we will most likely not achieve our aspiration. Second question is, what do we want to focus on? There are multiple areas in talent management that you can focus on. You can become a desirable employer. Being a top employer or being nominated as a great place to work requires substantial investment. This can be effective especially when you want to attract people from all kinds of backgrounds. However, if you have a very specific employee profile, for example engineers, your time is better spent on developing a comprehensive technology sourcing strategy. The third one is, how will we beat the competition? Unfortunately, you're not the only one who's looking for top talent. Your competition is as well. How can you outperform your competitors and become a more attractive employer? This can be achieved through a better employer branding, better retention, better selection, and etc. Another is, what capabilities do we need to build or continue to win? Talent management requires specific skills that are not always common within HR. Think about marketing to become a more attractive employer and hiring a dedicated talent manager. Another example is HR data analytics expertise to make sure you get the most out of your existing population. Depending on your focus points, you need to develop different capabilities. And the last one is, how do we track progress and improve? The final step is about tracking progress and ensuring the further improvement of talent management processes. A good way to do this is by using a talent management dashboard. Such a dashboard can provide an overview of the key performance indicators and can display changes over time. You already learned about the talent management strategy. Now, which talent management practices you should focus on? And may we ask, how does this work in practice? What are the common talent management best practices to apply? Here's a brief overview. First is employer branding. Having a strong and brand attracts even the best candidates. Next is employer reputation. Reputation is related to employee branding. However, reputation is more affected by external media the company has less control over. An example of reputation gone wrong is the banking sector in recent years, especially after the 2008 financial crisis. Next is candidate experience. The experience of the candidate influences the employer's brand. And number 4 is selection. Spotting and selecting the best is a critical part of talent management. And number 5 is referrals. Talent knows talent. Referral programs are effective as they help to pick up candidates that onboard quicker and perform better. Number 6 is onboarding. Onboarding means getting people up to speed as quickly as possible, helps to make them more productive and increases employee retention. And number 7 is inboarding. Inboarding means when people are promoted internally, they also need support to achieve maximum productivity. This is called inboarding. And the next is engagement. When the employees are engaged, they are motivated and can perform well, and are more likely to stay. And for number 9 is retention. Retention strategies help to keep the best people on board. An example is succession planning. And for number 10 is succession planning. If you want to be able to fill crucial top positions whenever they become vacant, having a talent pipeline that ensures succession planning is a key element in this. And the next is learning and development. This is not only a common talent management practice, it's also a human resource best practice. Educating employees helps increase performance and retention. After all, once you've recruited the best people, you want to make sure they remain the front runners in the field. And for number 12 is performance management. In performance management, the essential part of managing talent is tracking and improving their performance. For number 13 is HR analytics. As we've said before, by leveraging data, you can ensure that you're hitting the right KPIs that have an impact on business outcomes. Of course, this is not a comprehensive list. There are many more activities that help to build and maintain an effective workforce. To sum up, talent management is a business strategy that organizations hope will enable them to retain their topmost talented and skilled employees. Just like employee involvement or employer recognition, it is the stated business strategy that will ensure the attraction of top talent and competition with the other employers. And that is all about my report. Thank you very much and God bless.